Breaking news at 6. A Covington police officer in serious condition after he was shot in the head while chasing down a shoplifter near a Walmart.
Right now, Officer Matt Cooper is in surgery at Atlanta Medical Center. We've seen a steady stream of family members and fellow officers arriving there all afternoon. We have team coverage for you tonight, walking you through what happened. And we start first with Naima Abdullahi, who is at the hospital for us and reporting right now.
That's right, Jeff. And off camera, I talked to a family member of the police officer who's now identified as Matt Cooper, along with a friend who were both going inside the hospital to check up on him. Here's what we are learning. We're learning he's a 34-year-old military veteran, and he has been with the department for 6 years. One family member came out to tell me that they are glad he's still alive and that he's still fighting for his life, and that the situation could have been worse. We arrived here around 12:30 p.m. and take a look at this video. We saw Newton County Sheriff's Office pulling into the hospital along with several other law enforcement agencies. There were at least 4 different police escorts arriving here. Now, the officer was airlifted here after he was found unconscious with a gunshot wound to the head across the street from the Covington Walmart. We're told he's a father of 2 small children and served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he's also a husband. We're also learning the entire time he has been in serious condition. There were some reports earlier today that he was in stable condition. We're learning that's not true. The entire time, his situation has been critical the whole time. We also contacted Atlanta Medical Center for any other updates, and right now they're referring everyone to the Covington Police Department and the Sheriff's Office to get updates. Right now, that's as much information as we're gathering out here. And back to you guys.
Naima, thank you very much. Right now, police are still out at the Walmart store on Industrial Boulevard. That's just south of I-20 near where Officer Cooper was shot.
Joe Hankey continues our team coverage there live now. Joe, the Walmart was full of shoppers on this Labor Day when it happened.
It was, Cheryl, and that Walmart is just on the other side of our camera where this all began as a reported shoplifting incident. I learned just minutes ago from Covington Police, one of their captains told me the 3 suspects were allegedly stealing red bandanas. That's what began this all at the Walmart. Now, the focus of the investigation is on the building behind me. We are told behind that building is where the officer was shot by one of the suspects. That officer, Matt Cooper, in the hospital, as you heard minutes ago. Meanwhile, his fellow officers, they're waiting to hear the latest on his condition as they're out here trying to focus on this investigation.
Well, we're all praying for our officer. This is something that we all pray every day that will never happen, and but here we are, and so we just want our officer to come home.
As Covington Police swarmed this Walmart moments after the shooting, shoppers recorded cell phone video of the scene. First responders quickly put Officer Cooper onto a stretcher as more police started investigating, and then a helicopter rushed Officer Cooper to Atlanta Medical Center. Police say officers were responding to a shoplifting call. 2 suspects were arrested in the parking lot, but a third began getting away.
He was being given verbal orders to approach the officer. He chose to flee on foot and again ran from the parking lot.
Police say that suspect ran behind several nearby businesses. Officer Cooper went around the west side of the building as a sergeant went around the east end.
As the sergeant was coming around the east into the building, he heard 2 gunshots. As he made his way around the building, he found one of our officers injured by a gunshot. He was unconscious.
The suspect was gone, and then a short time later came the sound of more gunfire from a nearby wooded area.
We found an individual that had sustained a gunshot. Whether or not it was self-inflicted or not, I can't confirm.
The suspect was found dead in the woods. Covington police supervisors do not believe any officers fired a shot this afternoon. Back in the Walmart parking lot, state troopers located the suspect's vehicle as shoppers watched the scene.
I just can only hope that these guys aren't local. I hope they came in here from someplace else, because it's, you just hate to think that that type of crime element is lurking here in the Covington area.
And Covington police say tonight they are already receiving support from their community and well beyond for Officer Matt Cooper.
He's a good family man. He's got 2 small children, and our hearts are really heavy right now. And just ask everyone to pray for him, pray for our officer.
And while Covington police remain out here tonight as part of this investigation, we've now learned that GBI is the lead agency out here that will continue and complete this investigation. The GBI, short time ago, released the suspect who died out here as 21-year-old Aaron DeMonta Fleming, and their early information, it's not the complete investigation, but early information from the GBI shows that he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. I'm also told during the shooting, it appears no one other than the officers and that suspect were ever at risk as the shooting took place, as I said, on the other side of these businesses, and no one else was outside at the time of the shooting. We'll send it back to you in studio.